you mentioned that one of the first calls you got after you made a lap in the Top Fuel car was from Don Perdome. Don the Snake Perdome. This guy is a legend. He's actually joined us right here on this show in the past. A guy we all look up to. He says to you, "Did you get your license?" Or he actually said it way cooler than that, because he may be the coolest person alive. But anyways, he says to you, "Did you get your license, Tony?" And you said no. And you had an incredible reason for doing that. And I was wondering if you would share that with us here today, the respect level you have for other racers that are pursuing this dream. Why didn't you get your Top Fuel license yet, Tony?
Well, I've been in the living room here, literally 15 feet away, and then somebody came and knocked on the door, so I missed part of this. But I heard you talking before Leah actually got on about how much you guys respect how she came up through the sport, and that there's people that could just get their Top Fuel license and could go Top Fuel racing in NHRA or funny car or whatever. And when Don asked me if I got my license, and I told him he knew what day we were going, and I told him I would call him after it was over. And we ran the 2 days at Vegas, and then after the Charlotte test that I ran, and then he goes, "Did you get your license?" And I said no, and he asked me why. He goes, "It'd be cool to have your license." I said, "Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool to have a license too, but to me, to see and be at the events over the last year and a half, I don't think I've missed an event, have I yet?"
Completely no, not at all.
I've at least been at race day for every event since Indy 1 last year. And to me, the amount of respect I have for everybody, and seeing these kids and junior dragsters, and seeing the sportsman drivers, and every level going up until you get the Top Fuel and funny car and pro stock bike and everything. It's I think to just get a license, to have a license, I feel like I'll just call it the way I see it. I think it's a dick move. It's to me, it's these people have worked their entire life to even get an opportunity to do a test in a Top Fuel car, and I had the opportunity because of my relationship with Don Schumacher, my relationship with Leah. And, I didn't just do it cold turkey. I went to Frank Holly's for 4 days, did 2 different classes with him before we even considered it. But to me, it's just disrespectful, I feel like, to go and just get a license to have a license when you don't even have a car to drive right
Not
now.
a plan.
And there wasn't a plan. None of this was planned. Holly's, the first time I went to Holly's was actually planned, and it was just to understand and see what Leah goes through and to try to understand it. So when I am in the trailer and I'm listening to her and the crew chiefs talking and the car chief, then I could get a better understanding of what they were talking about. But to just get a license to get a license, I feel like it's disrespectful, and I feel like I want the people that are in the industry to know that I respect the industry, and I know all the steps I had to go through to get to the NASCAR level, and to get to the IndyCar level, and to get to where I ran my first World of Outlaw sprint car race. And it's tough. All those stages are tough, and you've got to prove yourself. Every time you go up another step in the ladder, you got to prove yourself all over again to go to the next step. So just to go do a test and be able to make 6 runs and turn in my slips and pay $250 to get a license is a dick move in my eyes. So
I've had goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
I've had goosebumps since you started talking, and I still have them right now.